Yo, 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 what it do, what it do? It's your boy DJ Cam West, and as always, the co-host with the mostest, BGB the Grizz in the building.
It
Everybody
is.
stay going, we late, we know. For our people who watch live, we late. We about an hour and some change late. I get it. For our people who are watching later, y'all don't give a fuck. We get it, but we are late tonight. But we are here and we are ready to talk every
Sir.
Wednesday coming at you, season 3. This is episode 2. Shout out to
Two.
everybody that does support us. Shout out to our logo right there, new and improved because we've been rocking with the same old logo for like the last 2 seasons. So yeah, shout out to you guys. We got a new and improved podcast going on. New things hitting the fan, and we do have a special guest that will be coming on next week. So make sure you do tune in to that. We have a very, very special guest. Can't wait for that. We'll let you guys know exactly who that is. Not this episode, but you'll see this week who it is because we'll promote it up a little bit. But as always, the way we start our episode, we can't start it off no other way. BGB, how was your day, my boy?
Man, my motherfucking day was blessed, bro. I mean, I'm getting over a loss that my U team suffered last night.
Our
Unfortunately,
used to.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I was asked to develop a group of kids that I knew nothing about. this basically the way this school runs their high school play. It's a complex offense. I took great pride in myself doing it, and they have became a lot better over the last couple of weeks. And last night, just watching them grow up in real time in that second half, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it was a high that was hard to come down off of because it's like one of those proud moments. Like, damn, bro, y'all lost this game in overtime, but y'all fought tooth and nail for that thing. Like,
Right.
so, but other than that, man, it was a blessed day, man. Knocked out some interviews, got some people hired, you know what I'm saying, for some locations. But man, we always asking about my day, but just like when I say my prayers and everything at night, I always ask Big G, how was your day though?
Uh, busy for sure. It was a busy day, but I always like to have a productive day. If you're not being productive, then you're not making no money. You're not making no life movements. And you ain't having no motion, as the YNs call it.
Yeah, that's what they
so
say.
yeah, I like it. It was productive, very busy. Had a good day. Got to be a fat nigga. Ate a lot of food. Me and my lady, we got to grub a little bit. Got to have a little lunch. You know what I'm saying with us. So it was nice. It was cool. You know what I'm saying.
Nothing
Yeah,
wrong with that.
it was nice. It was nice. Can't complain. Had to rush home. You know what I'm saying. Had a late little business meeting, little dinner. Had to rush home, get here to do this podcast. But other than that, we
It
living a
is what
life.
it is.
We
It is.
living a life, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man,
Part of it.
appreciate everybody that's coming in. Make sure, again, real quick, we gotta let him get over here on this side so he can do his thing. Let him know about that QR code in the corner for me.
Hey man, so y'all see that QR code boom right across my bald head. Yeah, y'all see that shit shine like the motherfucking mirror in the bathroom. But hey, right above my big ass bald head, man, that QR code right there. Snap you a picture. Take your friend's motherfucking phone. Go ahead, scan that bitch. Go to the link. Man, you can follow us. It's gonna take you everywhere you need to know about your boy BGB the Grid and DJ Cam West.
Yeah, 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 yes, sir, yes, sir. All right, man. Well, let's get into our first segment of the night because they don't want to just hear about how we feel all goddamn day.
I know, right? Like motherfucker care about man's feelings and shit.
Yeah, let's get into some NFL talk. You
Yee.
know, and just a little something. You know what I'm saying? Our usual. Starting off tonight, you know what I'm saying? We gotta ask, who is surprising you this season? What team is really just like surprised? Let's start off with what team is surprising you, and then what player is surprising you this season.
I'm gonna go with I'm surprised by how bad New Orleans is sucking Alex for 200. And then uh the player who's actually surprising the shit out of me is that boy Cook from Buffalo. Besides the whole Red 42. Hey, 16. Besides that, bro, I actually fuck with that, bro, because you know how nasty that is. Like as a running back, you're in a way shit, but at the same time, that's a telltale.
Right, right. Now for real.
And everybody gonna pick up on that shit eventually, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna have somebody watching for that shit. Look, you're gonna have another motherfucking Spygate going on, like in New England and shit. They was using binoculars in the booth and was reading what Allen was throwing, was making quick calls on the sideline. They was cheating.
I
I'm
mean,
not
I
telling my
would.
where he's going.
I get where you coming from. Okay, so is that your team?
No. So I'm
That's just
actually most surprised with I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Jacksonville surprised me. I would have figured,
okay.
you know what I'm
Okay.
saying, they would have been a little bit more flat,
Shout out my
but
boy Monteric Brown, Ashdown, Arkansas native.
you know what I'm saying? Like they
What's up,
actually
Monteric? My fault.
they actually fucking with some shit. If they can just come get that shit to come together, they come up with some crazy
Yeah, I
ass
like
shit.
them. And then who was your person?
Um, yeah, that boy Cook from Baltimore or from Buffalo, the running
Who
back.
who's
Even though he
your
got to be told what way he's running,
okay.
he be making
Okay.
runs count.
All right. Okay. So I would probably say my team who is surprising me this NFL season would probably be, man, Tampa Bay been playing some ball, man. They've been slept on. They haven't played the best ball, but I think Tampa's got a little sleeper team over there for sure. And that brings me to my surprising person of the season would be Baker Mayfield. I definitely think Baker Mayfield is playing at his top level. Besides my guy Dak Prescott, yeah, I think Baker Mayfield's playing at a good top level right now, and I think he's holding it down. And I think Tampa Bay is. I think we can see them shake some up this playoff run. So I'm definitely waiting to see that. But y'all let us know who y'all think who's surprising you this season. We're gonna get into our next segment on the NFL talk. Which quarterback looks like the most dangerous right now?
I can tell you who doesn't look like the most dangerous at all.
Who?
Flacco traded. Ding ding.
Flacco. And you know it's crazy. So we could talk about that. You know, Flacco did get traded, and I will say I seen it coming almost because
I saw it in the preseason when they required him.
it just it's just too much going on. And Flacco's never been a guy to be around or be in a team that has any type of like conversational drama. And I think a lot of it was really building up around him, knowing that, man, my boy want to leave the league peaceful. He know his time is really up at this point. He ain't there to win no Super Bowls. He ain't there. Would he want to? Hell yeah. But my boy is like he like boys to men. He at the end of the road.
Oh my Jesus. He said boys to man.
I'm just being honest. He at the end of the road, and it's okay. But the big question that a lot of people want to know is Shador going to be number two? I mean, statistically, rosterly, he would have to be number two. I mean, you've kind of gotten rid of another quarterback as well through the trades, and now you've gotten rid of Flacco. You're really down to two, and you've already kind of let it be known that you're going to let old guy be your number one, and that's cool. Old guy's pretty good, but let's all be real. There's something going on in Cleveland, and it ain't got nothing to do with Shador. Okay. Uh if I was Cleveland, I would play the damn kid. And I only say that is because Cleveland, when's the last time y'all had a sold out arena? When's the last time that y'all actually had something to cheer for? Fuck if y'all was winning or losing. I'm talking about genuinely go cheer for. I guarantee the first game that you announce him as a starter, it's a sold out crowd. And I guarantee win, lose, or draw, y'all can get blown out. Them they're gonna cheer and cheer. Just because of who he is, the last name he has put on his back. And The fact that the kid is number one took number three humbly and respectfully when he really didn't have to. We know who his daddy is. He could have been talked this shit. He could have been, he could have been a Sanders, but he stayed down. Other than his little Charlie Chapman moment that he had when he didn't want to speak about, I think that's just him showing the Sanders side, as we all know. But how do you feel about Shador? Like, I know you've always had your ups and downs, and we're not even going to talk about Archie. So, how do you feel about Shador, man?
So look, man, nothing about how I feel about him is the same. I feel people can do whatever they want to, say whatever the fuck they want to. They can pop whatever they want to. They can say, "Oh, he's just fucking hating on black X." I don't give a fuck what y'all think. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what it is right now. I watched this dude play against a couple of top 25 teams and did not produce numbers. I saw him play a BYU team that they should have fucking destroyed and watch him choke. I'm not holding that against him.
Thank you.
But I also sit here and look at the stats and watch an offensive line get bashed about not being able to block, but had 4 different running backs on the team averaging over 4 yards a carry and all had more than 4 tutties throughout the season. You can't say you ain't fucking blocking. You got running backs with over 50 fucking carries and they're averaging 4+ yards a carry.
Right.
He has a couple of flaws. He even showed a couple during the preseason. He missed quick open early routes and he holds the ball way too long. Look, man, that run around in the backfield is only gonna do work for you so long. Look how Mahomes is getting treated now. Look at the season that Lamar's putting up in Baltimore. They're 1-4. I'm not saying that Shador cannot get it done, but I'm saying leading up to right now, except for one preseason game, he has not produced what you would think a NFL quarterback would do. Now, a lot of that's out of speculations because, a lot of nowadays is based in stats. Like, you would think that NFL quarterbacks normally throwing 300 yards, so on and so forth. In the preseason game, he showed that he can conduct the offense, move the ball downfield, and get it into the end zone. It was the inconsistency and the missing the things that you should see as an NFL quarterback and being trained by AKA the GOAT. You should have already caught that. You shouldn't be some of these skills you should already have down. Those days that you was in Colorado riding around your Ferrari and shit like that, and fucking Tom Brady was like, you should be more on that field working on your shit versus being in your car. He said it for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on the man. I hope that he has a great career. You know what I'm saying? Because like I feel like the way that I saw him in some of the draft interviews and how he was just nonchalant about every fucking thing. Everybody can sit here and say, "Oh, well, that's him." That, bro, listen, those interviews are job interviews. At the end of the fucking day, you have to put yourself in a person who owns a team, and you're fixing to give somebody millions of dollars, and you're fixing to invest a shit ton of money in somebody, and they're really slouched down in front of you, acting like they're not paying attention, or they don't care because they ball.
Right.
You got to look at shit as a business standpoint, bro. That's not somebody that you typically invest in because it's normally a bad investment.
Right.
Look at Jamarcus Russell. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying he's Jamarcus Russell. I want him to get his shine. I want to see what he can do. I'm so fucking tired of hearing about it's about race, it's about this, and it's about that. Let the dude shine. If he get his head bust, he get his head bust. If he fucking flips the league upside down like Cam Newton did, everybody thought Cam Newton was gonna get his head bust And he came in the league in his first 4-2 games. He threw for over fucking 400 yards a pop. Nobody want to talk about all that crazy ass shit. Let's be real. Let the boy play. If he can ball, let him ball. If he gets his head bust, he gets his fucking head bust. Enough with the whole it's about race. Is enough with this whole about they had to teach his daddy a lesson. His daddy going through some motherfucking shit. His dad done been in the fucking NFL. So fucking punishing this dude right here don't do nothing to his fucking daddy, and his daddy still making motherfucking money for the shit that he did in baseball and in the NFL. You can't stop fucking greatness, motherfucker. So get over it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
So let the boy fucking play. Shit. I
We
mean,
got
y'all
some
let
more
Gabriel
NFL talks
play.
for y'all, man. Is your team living up to the hype? Let us know in the comment section.
Fuck no. We the
I
eights again. But you
I
know who's
think.
more disappointed than fucking New Orleans right now?
Oh,
Baltimore.
hey, look, that ain't my team. That's my second team, though. I won't lie. I do. If I'm not
I'm
watching the
talking about as
Cowboys, I
the
watch.
league and who you would think would be leading the shit in all expectations though, big dog. You would fucking think Baltimore would be in the top 10 in the league. And these motherfuckers are right above New Orleans, dog. 1-4.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I will say my team, the Cowboys, I do think is living up to the hype. People are gonna be like, man, Ty, okay. Um, hey, I'll put it like this: if the Cowboys was to ever be, and I don't know if there's ever been a team that has won a Super Bowl and had a tie in their record in a regular season, but if we was ever to do some weird shit like that, I think the Cowboys' name would be on that. Okay,
It would definitely be some
some
fucking
Cowboy
Jerry,
shit. You know what I'm saying? It's
Jerry
just we're known
on
for the
shit
most
going
wildest,
on.
craziest records and shit like that. I mean, what we did to the Jets. I mean, and it's the Jets, so I'm not gonna just be like, but I think it was a good indication that we at least know what we're doing. You know, we go in with a game plan, we take care of it. And it should be like that for the rest of the season. I'm not gonna say that we've played terrible because when you say that, you're saying it as a whole. And I'm not gonna say as a whole team we've played terrible. I mean, we've had our moments for sure. Defense has not looked great at all. We are the worst defense you could ever imagine. But for some reason, our offense has really shined. And I mean, when you think about a team that's lost a top five receiver in the league, and then obviously, yeah, we have help with George Pickens, but I mean, George Pickens is still he's a young guy. He's not somebody that right now he's showing that he's worthy. You know, he's showing that he's capable of help leading a team to success. But before he got with us, he was still a question, you know, a big question mark because obviously he's a good talented receiver, but there's still a lot of things that he just the experience needs to get there a little more. But Dak Prescott, I would say, is having an MVP season. If we want to be honest, at this very moment in the season, and yes, it's still very early, so I'm not gonna make it seem like it's not. But I think that Prescott's having an MVP season. I put like this, and I seen I don't remember who it was, but I agree with them. A sports analyst said that right now Baker Mayfield would be one, and Dak Prescott would be his two, and I agree with that.
I won't.
Okay, enlighten me.
Well, one, Matthew Stafford leads the league in passing yards and tutties. Oh no, I lied. Golf leads in tutties by one. Hmm. But Stafford has one of the top ratings in the league. I'm not saying Stafford's going to wind up winning the MVP, but Stafford right now leads the league by almost 200 yards in passing yards, 11 touchdowns, only 2 picks. Longest was 88 yards. Pretty nice,
He did
actually.
recently just have a game too.
He also
So
has thrown for 24, 20 plus
I mean,
yards.
I'll be like this: the quarterback play this season is probably the best we've seen it in a long time because there's probably 6 to 7 guys who are like in that range of like all it takes is a game for such and such to go over here and then go back down. You know what I'm saying? It's like in that moment of the season, I feel like where anything can happen. You have a game, golf could go down, then you have another game, golf could go back up. Like I like it. I like it because for the longest, I say for about 2 to 3 years, even with Brady in the league towards his end of the time, quarterbacks weren't looking the best. You know what I'm saying? Like they weren't really shining as they should. But
I
let's
don't
talk.
know. It
Let's
depends.
talk
It
about your
depends.
Saints real quick. Who's y'all's quarterback right now?
We don't talk about hell. I don't fucking know no more. Hell, I think
Is it Taysom Hill?
no, I think it's Spencer Rattler.
Spencer Rattler. I mean, look right now.
That boy suck. I'm looking
This
at the
this
NFL
the
stats.
Saints are in a rebuild, something that y'all have not experienced in a long time, and it sucks, don't it?
When was the last time Dallas was in a rebuild?
I
Y'all
would
just can't
say
get over the fucking hump.
before we got Dak and Ezekiel, we were definitely in a rebuild with Romo, and the only key components we really had were Romo, Witten, Lawrence, and that's because he just came into the league. He was fresh. I mean that's really, that's really all you can say. Those are our top three threats, and like there was about 2 to 3 years of just like rebuild of trying to figure out who we were, like how we were gonna do this. And then I think when we got Dak, I know when we got Dak Prescott, we got Ezekiel, and the next year we got Amari Cooper. And like we just started building these key components, then we got Trey Diggs that next year. We kind of started building these key components, I think. So I would say about 5 years for sure. From like what? When did they come to the league? 2015 to like 2018, I would say, right before COVID is when we kind of, I feel like, had our team that we were like, okay, now in the next few years we could look at a Super Bowl. We can look at a team that can build together. And I honestly thought when we got Micah, it was a sealed deal. Like in the next 3 years we would get a Super Bowl. Boy, was I wrong. He couldn't even last two. So it
I'm
is
gonna
what it
tell you
is.
right now, Dallas. Dallas should have 4 Super Bowls underneath their belt. Y'all have had championship teams, bro,
We
and
have.
because of
We've had
Jerry
championship seasons.
and coaches,
We've had championship seasons.
because of Jerry and coaches,
And no, I won't blame it all on them because they're not
I
on the
will.
field.
Jerry's cursed, bro.
But
I'm
I
gonna say,
understand that, but they are not on the field. And the curse and everything may be a part of it, but bro, I'm gonna just be honest. It's just something about our players that we play so good during the season. And it's like when it's time to actually get your money, they don't get it.
I told you it's a curse.
They don't get it. But
And
y'all let us know
it's
what y'all
the
think about it,
it's the
man. We don't want
Jimmy
to stay too
Johnson
long
curse,
up on
bro.
the NFL talk. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let us know how y'all feel about it. We're gonna get into our first game of the night. It's gonna be some ready.
Hey, you're cutting in and out, big dog.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now. You cutting in and out.
I say, we're gonna get into our next segment of the night. We're gonna get into some ready to trivia, and while my boys looking up some trivia questions and things like that, I'm gonna explain how we do it. So the way that we do trivia over here, and obviously I need to change up the music because it's a little too fast. The way we do ready to trivia over here is I get 5 trivia questions from my boy. Okay, all
Five,
right, yeah, you don't remember?
five. No,
We
I was
get
like
five.
five.
Oh, oh, okay. We get 5 trivia questions, or I do, and I have to see how many I can get right. All right. Now, when we have a guest, which we'll have next week, um, basically it's just me going against the guests. We get 5 questions, and I see how many I can get right out of them, and see if I can whoop their ass and keep our ready to talk trivia title over here.
Undefeated, because you know your boy held it down last season.
Yeah, my boy
Like
held it down. Did
dog.
not lose a single episode with a guest. So yeah, he did his thing for sure. But yeah, the trivia can range from anything from today's news to old songs, old movies. It could be about food, animals, anything. It's ready to trivia. He can ask me an adult question. He can ask me a question, a third grade question. So it really could range from anything.
I'm ready whenever you are, buddy.
Yeah. I'm ready whenever you are.
All right, man. We can go since you said elementary. You brought out the kid in me. And I know what we about to do, man. So we about to go right here to this question right here. Are you ready for your first question of the night? Big dog. Big dog.
Nope.
Damn. Damn. What is the name of the pet dinosaur on the TV cartoon, The Flintstones?
You got me. I've I've seen the movie The Flintstones. I've never watched the show. I didn't even honestly know they had a show. Um, if you ask my ass, I thought they were only made after the Cocoa Pebbles or the Fruity Pebbles shit. So yeah, my dumb ass didn't know they had a show. The dinosaur. Um, we're gonna say Baby
Purple
Rex.
one.
We're gonna say Baby Rex. I don't know.
You
Shit,
said Baby Rex.
I don't know. I know that's fucking wrong. Flame me up in the comment section. I don't care. I know it's wrong.
Yeah, he said Baby Rex. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You let me down, guy. You let me down. Damn it. So listen, I'm I'm gonna tell you what the answer is. And you can be like, damn it to hell.
What's the answer?
Dino.
Who never would have got it.
What?
Yeah.
Damn. All right. I know you gotta know the answer to this.
Oh shit.
This is some dirty South shit right here. Only the South know about this.
Oh shit. He's
Yeah.
gonna test my culture.
Yeah. What is the only food that can never go bad? And it's natural. Go ahead and
The
give your
only food that can never go
never go
bad.
bad, and it's natural.
There's a lot of foods I don't think that could go bad.
Nah, this shit can never go bad.
Never go bad. Can I get a hint? Can I use my one hint?
Well, I gave you a free one. So
I mean, but natural is like anything, bro.
it's also referred to as liquid gold.
I'm gonna lock in honey.
Locking in honey.
I'm gonna lock in honey.
You are correct.
Yes.
It would be honey. Honey never goes
I
bad.
used my one hint wisely because I was in the air until you said liquid gold. But honestly, it was on my list, but it wasn't high. Yeah, that's crazy.
My boy is 1 for 2.
One for two. That's bad. It's 50-50.
Let's test your patriotism. Patriotism. I said patriotism. Ah. Anyway, so your patriotism. Let's see what's up with it. Which branch of the U.S. Armed Forces uses this slogan? It's not just a job; it's an adventure.
Which branch of the armed forces uses this slogan? It's not just a job, it's an adventure.
Yes.
I know you fucking lying. Who the fuck used that shit? I know you fucking lying. Who the fuck used that shit? He said it's not a job, it's an adventure. All right, so we got the Marines, we have the Air Force, we have the Army, and we have the Navy. Am I missing anything, y'all? Because I feel like I'm missing it. I think that's it. Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force. Okay. National Guard, y'all don't count. I would hope not. Respectfully. Okay. I'm not gonna
Branch out of the army.
an adventure. Marines ain't adventuring shit. They don't sound that adventurous. They some assholes. All right. So I know it ain't them. Um um the army They don't do shit really no more. Respectfully, no more. I don't think so, and I don't think they're an adventure. Like I just don't see that. So no. Now Air Force on a plane. Hear me out. You taking rides. You going on different trips. It's an adventure. But Air Force ain't all about the planes, from what I hear. And y'all don't take no disrespect to this. I promise I'm not trying to offend nobody. This is coming from a pothead that don't know shit. Um, and then we got the Navy. Navy, you can go on a boat and you can travel. You can do that shit too. I'm gonna
Oh
say,
boy, cooking. Hold on.
uh, hold on,
you,
cause I'm.
you cooking though? You cooking? Go
Am I
ahead.
cooking? Am I cooking?
You cooking? Go ahead. Cook.
Okay, all right.
Let's hear
So
you out. You
I
you
feel
going
like
on
it's
the
out of
spot.
Air Force and Navy. I'm not gonna lie, just because they sound like some adventurous shit. You know, Navy, boat, water, and they be using the planes too. Yeah, I'm gonna say the Navy. I'm gonna lock that one in.
You locking in the Navy?
Yeah.
Hey, do your little buzzer thing. Your little not your buzzer, but your hooping and hollering thing, because you are correct. It is the Navy. My boy cooked that shit
What?
up like scrambled
What?
eggs.
I swear to God, I'm sitting here. I'm like, man, hold on. Let me break this shit down real quick.
That boy was cooking. He was fucking cooking.
Man,
That
man,
shit in no more. He was cooking. Oh shit! All right,
man. Hell yeah.
now I'm about to test your religion.
Now I feel good because I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get this shit wrong. Test my religion?
Yeah, I'm gonna test your religion.
Oh Lord. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh baby
How
Jesus.
many
Hold on.
points? How many points does the Star of David have? How many points does the
How many points does the Star of David have?
yo
You know I'm Baptist, right?
answers the question? It's in the Bible.
7.
Locking that in. You locking that in?
Go on, tell me what it is.
Six, six, man.
6. I was gonna say 6, you know, but I didn't want to sound devilish,
I don't know
so
which star you talking about.
I was gonna say 6. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I thought it was gonna be kind of devilish to say it. Not gonna lie. On to the next one.
Damn. All right, man. So my boy 2 for 4, but it's okay. He's batting for 500 right now.
It's not
All
okay.
he has to do is get this third one right, and he ends the night with a passing grade. You know what I'm saying? So
I guess. I am from Arkansas. You know, they say a D is passing, so I guess.
it is what it is. Let's see here. I'm really just trying to find a good one, man. It's not like really gonna tell you.
It's the last one on it, ain't it?
Yeah, gotta make it a good one.
My boy trying to make sure that I don't ever get it right.
No, I'm trying to make sure it's gonna be something that they can relate to. They be like, "What the fuck?"
Fuck them. No, let me chill out.
Damn. Tell me how
My
you really
apologies, y'all. My
feel.
apologies, y'all. Appreciate everybody that is watching though right now. We definitely appreciate y'all again. Make sure y'all tap that QR code right here above my member and point at it. Make sure y'all tap that little QR code right there and go subscribe to our YouTube page. It'll take us to all our socials as well, whatever you want to look at. All you gotta do is screenshot it, hold and press it, and it'll send you straight to the link. My
All
boy
right,
is
man.
looking. I'm scared.
Oh yeah, you should be scared. I got a good one for you.
Mm-hmm.
Holiday was the first Billboard Hot 100 single for what singer?
Holiday.
Yeah, Holiday.
Fuck. Fuck. Holiday. Holiday. I really wish I could have a hint right now because God damn. Holiday. All right. Now, y'all don't call me racist when I ask this question. But can I at least ask white or black? Look.
White.
White?
Yeah.
All right, now that dims it down. Okay, that dims it down. See, now we finna break some shit down, y'all. Hold on. All right, Holiday. Now my nigga Michael Bublé be fucking some shit up. Okay, he really is the Holiday King. Okay, but I do not think he got a song called Holiday. I don't know why. It just don't sound like Bublé because he really a black nigga inside a white boy body. But we ain't gonna talk about that right now. Anyways, Mariah Carey, she light skinned, but you know we call her white, and I think he might try to be funny, but I don't think he's trying to be funny tonight because y'all don't know Grizz like I know Grizz, so I don't think it's Mariah Carey. White. Okay. I'm gonna say this person is probably old as shit. Just because he did a Christmas song and a lot of people don't do Christmas songs. Maybe a country singer, maybe pop singer, like a Dolly Parton. Like, see. We're gonna lock in Michael Bublé. Just
Final
cause,
answer.
just cause that's my dog, and I really don't know. And my breakdown session was really about to piss me off because it wasn't leading to nowhere, and the recipe wasn't seasoned
You
right.
should have kept fucking cooking.
What? I rushed the meal.
Yo,
Oh no!
Madonna.
Oh, I would have got there.
You
I
should have
was
kept
going towards
cooking.
that direction.
You should have kept
I
fucking
was going,
cooking.
bro. My mind was heading towards that direction, but then I felt like no, that direction wasn't the right recipe. Like it was too much salt and maybe not enough
Dun
pepper.
dun dun.
I don't know. Like, oh, this shit's crazy. Ah, Madonna. I'm sorry. It is what it is, though, because I don't listen to you anyway. But yeah, dang. All right. So what was I? Two
Man,
for
my
five.
my boy went 2 for 5 tonight on his
Oh
first
my
night back in the
lord.
chair in trivia.
Oh my lord.
Dun dun
Oh my
dun.
lord. No, I don't like that. Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it's cool because we're gonna get into a segment that my boy Grizz really doesn't like, but we're gonna talk about it anyway. For my basketball lovers out there, man, let's talk about some hoops, man. Can we talk about some hoops? Is that a possibility out there in the world? Yeah, yeah. You see it, man. Warriors potential for this season? Huh? Maybe, maybe
Maybe.
not.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, it seems like to the league and to a bunch of other people out there, the Warriors might have a little bit of energy back into their life with the recent signings of. Excuse me, y'all. I'm slipping out of my goddamn chair.
Damn.
With the recent signings of Seth Curry. Yes, Seth Curry. Stephen Curry's brother, who is actually pretty damn good. If you know, you know. And then D'Angelo Russell has also signed, longtime NBA player. So now at this point, it's been signed with the Brooklyn Nets, signed with the Lakers, then re-signed with the Brooklyn Nets, and I think he re-signed with the Lakers. And now, uh, uh, he went. Or no, my apologies, y'all. I'm thinking of the Mavericks, y'all. I'm thinking of the Mavericks. Let me look up the Warriors real quick. with the recent signing of Al Horford. My apologies. So they recently signed longtime Boston Celtics native Al Horford. If you know, you know. Was a crazy attribute in Atlanta when he played for the Hawks as well. But I do think he is coming to the end of his career. Let's just be honest. But I do think he has a little bit more left in the tank, and he's at the right place for it. So man, what do you think? You know, I know you probably don't watch as much basketball anymore, but it's been a while since the Warriors have been back to the championship, and I think this is the first time in a while that we've actually felt some hope. But again, we have not seen them play yet. They've played one preseason game, and they look pretty damn good, to be honest. NBA preseason is very different from NFL. The star players do play a little bit more, so you do get a better look at what may potentially be what a regular season game. They normally tap out around like mid third quarter.
Bro. All right, so everybody's gonna be upset. I don't really. I'm not a baller. I'm not a hooper.
All
It
right.
is what it is. Like, I watch it when the season kicks off and everything's for real. But really and truly, man, you won't see me watching basketball until fucking mid January when they're actually playing. Because oh shit, man, we've been bullshitting all season. Now we really gotta, you know, run for the playoffs, and they're really like taking the shit serious. I hate watching basketball with the whole players get to pick and choose when they don't play. Like that shit's weird to me.
Right.
You don't
Yeah. You
see
know.
it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is you don't hear a motherfucking baseball player tell his coach he ain't playing.
Right. Well,
And they
and
play
so
a
I
lot more
will
motherfucking
say,
games than motherfucking that. And
right.
it's the same way with hockey. They play a lot more motherfucking games too. And you don't hear none of them motherfuckers talking about I ain't playing those shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, because I grew up with some watching some real legends, and one of those legends used to fucking be in games with ice packs wrapped around his elbows and knees and shit when he was off the court because he knew that in this stand there was a kid who scraped and saved every penny he had for God knows how long because he wanted to come watch him play basketball. Rest in peace, Kobe, one of the
Right.
greats. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But
And I will say, like, I've heard from a lot of people, a lot of parents who are into like, that sport. Like, it's a very expensive sport now. It's not a sport that I put like this. Back in the day, I feel like even football nowadays is one of those sports where it's like you could borrow your brother's helmet, shoulder pads, go out there, do your thing. But basketball to me is one of those things where besides that, it's like a baseball thing now. It's like a pay to play. Like you want to be noticed, you have to pay to play in these big tournaments and to play with these travel teams and to be seen. Most of the kids you see in the NBA today were doing just that. They were playing on multiple teams at one time, playing in the summer leagues and playing in different, recruiting leagues and under NBA player leagues and just getting names out there. And I mean, basketball used to not be like that. It used to be one of those games you had to go to school and you had to play, and you had to get noticed and be the best in your school, in your state. And now school ball is not even one of those things basketball worry about. You see a lot of kids opting out of playing school ball and rather just playing, what we call professional travel ball, which is so crazy that we even call travel ball professional at this point. But yes, they actually call it professional travel ball, where these kids are not even going to high school. They're just strictly going into a team where other kids their age and of skill. Now, I won't lie. I do think it's better probably for them because a lot of kids in school ball are just not at the same level, same mental capacity, and you just have kids who are stronger, bigger, and just meant to play basketball. So I do think those leagues help them get a better look and understanding of what they're going to get into. And if you're serious, it's like being a rapper, man. You want to play, yeah, you got to pay. So yeah, I will say basketball has gotten to one of those pay to play. It's a money thing. And speaking of a money thing, man, LeBron James, the king of the NBA, announced last week that he would be doing a podcast on October 7th, which today is October 8th. And we all have our answer of what he was talking about. So, Grizz, if you don't know what we're talking about, or if anybody else doesn't know what we're talking about, there was a post made on Instagram and all of his social medias, and a reel that was going around of him walking into a chair with someone and saying hashtag the second decision, and it almost made it feel like, okay, remember his first decision was he going to retire? Was he going to play another year? And he made a decision. He said he wasn't going to retire. He felt like he still had a lot left in him, so he was going to play. Now this time we're like, oh shit, this the second decision. This motherfucker retiring. No, y'all, it's a Hennessy ad. Okay, shout out LeBron and his new Hennessy drink called the Second Decision. He decided instead of actually giving y'all the second decision, he would put it into a drink form and also announce that he was not leaving the NBA anytime soon. So I guess what I'm asking is, Grizz, what do you think that means? Um, LeBron basically saying he's not
Exactly
going
what I
nowhere.
told you last season. He's waiting for his other son to get into the league, and then he'll be the only fucking player in NBA history to have ever played with both of his sons. And then they're gonna go on a historical fucking run. It's gonna start off bad. Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my god, oh no, oh my, oh no," type shit. And then it's gonna magically turn around mid-season, and nobody's gonna be able to stop the Jameses. The chemistry is just too good. They're gonna make a run in the playoff. They're gonna find themselves in the final.
Yeah.
LeBron's gonna munch off his kids, go into game 7, and hit the game-winning layup. My bad, I lied. He's gonna fade it out. It's gonna be a mid-range shot for the win, and go down as the only player in NBA history to win a championship with both of his sons. Now, ain't that a pretty picture to paint? Call it like you see it, dog.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of those moments where it's just like, who knows, man. He at this point, I don't care anymore. Okay, I'll be real, man. LeBron, hey, do what you do, bro. You're great to me, and it's just me. You solidified yourself as the greatest of all time. You're better than Michael, okay? And I'm not gonna say it comes down to basketball or anything like that. It just comes down to individual person and lifetime achievements of what you've done. I think you've probably had a better career and outside basketball career than Michael had while he was in the league. Michael had a great time, had a great career outside of the league while he was in the league. But let's be real, he's reaped way more benefits since he's been out of the league. And everybody knows that. He couldn't win as much while he was in the league. Once he got out, they let him go on free for all, do what he want. Man, LeBron's made so much money off the league, outside the league, and he's never once to me been boycotted from it. You know, there was a time where Michael really wasn't accepted in the NBA. And a lot of people don't remember that. They don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's true, you know, and as much as we know he
And still
ran
got
the
the number
NBA,
one selling fucking shoe because of
you know
that
what I'm
shit.
saying? You know what I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm
So,
saying? It was boycotted because of a fucking shoe. And now everybody fist fights and
right.
rob you for those shoes.
So if I was to put the GOAT of all time, who's never really done any wrong, never been in any scandals, anything of that nature, I would have to say LBJ is the perfect role model for me to have my kids look up to. I don't have to worry about them watching a documentary and seeing that he was an asshole, or seeing that he had a gambling problem, or this is not throwing shots at Michael, but I'm just trying to throw the facts out there. Like, When we speak on the GOAT, we have to speak on all aspects, positive, negative. And LeBron just fits it to a T. He's a goddamn good ass guy, and it pisses people off, and that's okay. It is what it is. I'm not saying he's perfect because I'm sure he has his flaws.
Oh no, man. I don't know. I feel like
Uh,
somewhere
and it may come out later. It may be
there's a
something that
story.
they cut
Because it
down
was
this.
LeBron that said there ain't no party like a Diddy party. Makes me
Hey,
wonder,
let's be
dog.
honest
But
though. He was one of
uh,
the biggest names that weren't on the list though.
but video of him being at him. I'm just saying, dog. It
Yeah,
is what it
yeah,
is.
yeah. Man, y'all let us
What it
know what you
is.
think. That's our NBA talk for tonight. Before we get into our next game, we're gonna get into our next segment. It's called Open Talk / Real Life segment. It's got a few questions out of there. Um, one good one. How do you stay motivated when life gets heavy? I'm gonna let Greatest take that one over.
He wants me to take this one over because I'm a preacher. Not really. I'm not really a preacher, yo. I just say some really deep shit because I've had a fucked up life. All right. So what's the question for me one more time, Cam?
How do you stay motivated when life gets heavy? And this is our new segment we're trying to get into, Open Talk, real talk segment.
As a young man, I used to stumble and fall, and my mom would pick me up and wipe me off and everything, right? So it was never about staying where you are and giving up. It was always about getting back up and giving it another go. So when life gets heavy on you, you don't feel like you have a way out of certain things, or you feel like things aren't going your way, you always have a good deck of cards in your hands. It's all about how you play them. All right. So a lot of people will look at the glass as half empty. Looking at the glass half empty does nothing but add stress and more uh animosity towards your life, whatever you got going on. However, if you was to change your outlook on everything and saw that glass is half full, it helps you see the positive side and gives you reason to just keep going forward. I know for a lot of people that's hard to take in. Like, damn, man, it's so hard seeing that glass is half full. It's because you're focused too much on the negative. The negative never outweighs the positive. You just feel like it outweighs the positive. We as human beings have a problem with getting attached to something or attached to a feeling. It's like, for example, the first time you get drunk or the first time you got high, you'll never get that drunk or that high again, no matter how much you drink, how much you smoke, how much you snort, how much you pop. You'll never ever find that high again. It's but the motherfuckers will chase that shit until they've ran out everything. They done betrayed everybody they know and love, all that shit. That's just the fact. It happens every single day, real life type shit.
Yeah, yeah.
The only way you're gonna overcome that shit is making a decision, standing on that decision, and rolling with it. Having faith that everything's gonna work out the way it should, like you're supposed to have faith. The book says to always have faith no matter what you face. Jesus walked on water in a storm and had one of his disciples come to him. And that disciple didn't start sinking until he started caring about everything else going on around him. It wasn't until he started truly believing and having faith that he wasn't going to go underwater that he stopped going underwater and came back to the surface to walk with Jesus. A lot of people miss that little thing right there. A faith of a mustard seed. A mustard seed is yay big. You know what I'm saying? But having ye faith that big can move a mountain. You just gotta keep going forward. And the
Word.
best way to do it, man, is always remember that one time you scraped your knee up pretty bad and your mama wiped you off and told you to stop crying like a little bitch and keep moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't sit there and dwell. And don't sit there and cry and feel sorry for yourself. At the end of the day, nobody's coming to save you. And there's people that do care about your feelings. But you can't be so self-absorbed with yourself that you can't see that there's people who genuinely care about you, regardless if you fuck with them or not, no more after y'all's next conversation. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that one.
Okay.
Don't ask me questions you don't want the answer to. I'm gonna let God speak on it.
Okay.
What's the next one in this life?
All right. Our next open talk real life segment. If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Oh shit, this is a good one. So, big dog, respectfully, younger me, if you got to redo this shit one more again, slow down, enjoy life. It's not always about the dollar and it's not always about the bitch. Focus on the things that you love and be true to who you are and not what people want you to be. And never let the world conform you to what they want you to be. Stand for what you believe in. Focus on making your money and doing the things you're passionate about. Worry about the women once you got your house and everything else figured out. Because it's a distraction until then.
I like that. I like that. I like that. All right. Well, that's our new little segment, open talk slash real life segment. Y'all make sure y'all let us know how y'all feel in the comment section. As always, we like to see how y'all feeling.
I know
If
that's just deep.
I'm not gonna escape it, you know what I'm saying? If I had to give myself one piece of advice, what would it be? Um, I would probably say, um, learn. Definitely learn. I didn't always, or you didn't always have to think you knew it all. You could have took time to sit back and learn. You didn't have to rush it. You didn't have to act like you knew it before you knew it. It's okay to not know shit. And it's okay to be vulnerable to not knowing shit and to not feel embarrassed because you don't know certain shit. Uh, Take time to learn and to appreciate the learning because learning is actually fun. And yeah, that's what I would say. Get into our next segment of the night. We do have to play our next game, and I think y'all know what it
Oh
is.
no, I got a question for you, big dog, before we get out of this real life segment.
My boy got a question for tonight. Let's see.
You
Some
know
this
that
off script. This is off script, y'all. This is off script.
yeah, this one's off script. You know I suffer from PTSD.
Right.
Uh, not really suffer. It's just an annoying kick I have about a couple of things. Uh, not really a couple, y'all. I've really been diagnosed with PTSD, but I don't really try to. I don't try to use it as a crutch. You know, as him. I let people know when I'm triggered, and I go through my steps. But it is what it is. Um, with that being said, how important do you think mental health is in today's world?
Um, Ask it one more time.
How important is mental health in today's world?
Not important at all. And I'm just gonna say it like that because I think a lot of times people don't really understand the word mental health. They hear it and they think, "Oh, it's all in your head. It's a disease. They'll be okay. It's a something. It's day by day. We all deal with that. We just don't show it." And I don't think people understand how important it is to actually study, research, know what mental health is before we start to dwell on it like it's not important. Because in today's world, it's really not important. And I'm gonna be honest, in any world, I don't think it's ever been important. Um, we have, a day set aside, a month set aside for mental health and suicide and things like that. Uh, and there are places in the world I think that do try to shine a light on it, that I know shine a light on it. But when I say as a world, because the question does say in today's world as a whole, I don't feel like it's a very important thing. We see people getting into big crime things of, let's say, they end up killing their whole family and then they kill themselves. I mean, is it right? No. But let's just be honest. That doesn't sound right from the get go to even kill your entire family and then to kill yourself. That's something mentally ill going on inside there. And I know that there's things that they're trying to study on certain people's brains and serial killers and things like that. But it's one of those things where it's just like it's such a small group of people who care about this thing called mental health. And we really should take the time to check in on people more often. And it doesn't have to necessarily be like a understanding of mental health. I think we should just understand that we are human, and to be human is the most craziest thing any species in life could be. I don't know about any other extraterrestrial alien that lives anywhere else. All I know is about our species. And we live, breathe, think, eat, do all types of things different. And every day we see something happening, whether it be crime, love, whether it be drama, just anything, something different's always happening. And we shine a lot of more light on all these other things, but we leave out the more emotional side of things. Everybody likes anger. Everybody likes, you know, let's say drama,
Chaos.
chaos. Yeah, everybody likes that, but nobody ever likes to talk about the sad, emotional, real side. And honestly, I get it. A lot of people don't think that it's necessary to talk about it. Who could help it anyway? Just deal with it. But that's another reason why I think it's not important. But that's my spiel on it. What do you think, buddy?
I think you pretty much nailed it. Uh, Even on social media, in reels that you watch, nobody gives a fuck about, like, especially with men. Nobody gives a fuck about men's mental health until they kill themselves. So
Right.
um, like a dude would be asking for help. You know what I'm saying? Feel like he's had a bad, had a bad stroke of luck, bro. Nothing's been going his way. He's not winning. He's had way more losses than he's had wins. And when you don't feel like you got anybody in your corner, that shit hits hard, dude. Like, I'd be real. I'm gonna be real. This is ready to talk. I'm one of them dudes that's all like, I lost my mom in 2020. So like I don't have a mom to like call and be like, Mom, can you spot me $20 until I get paid next week? I don't have that luxury. I don't have the luxury of, hey mom, my electric bill is a little high, you know what I'm saying? Can you help out? A lot of people have a luxury to where they like, hey mom, kid needs medicine. Can you loan me 10, $15 to get it? And I don't have that. I don't have a support system no more. When
Right.
when I go to talk about my achievements and want somebody to feel proud for me, but other than my wife, because your kids aren't going to feel proud for you. They don't know that you getting a promotion at work was a good thing. They don't know that you getting a new job that's paying you more money was a good thing. They
Right.
don't know. They're kids.
All they know is what's for dinner tonight.
Yeah. So like for me, I had to go to a field and talk to a rock. You know, when things get hard, I go to a field and talk to a rock. Like to some people, that's gonna be like, damn, bro, that's kind of fucking sad. Hey man, when you don't have nobody, you don't want to be a burden to nobody. You know that you're really alone. Because you can fall out with anybody any given second of the day. They could have heard something that somebody said that somebody was gossiping about that never really happened, but because Bobby told Tina and Tina told Misty and Misty got it confused and told Christy, Tiffany, and Jill, and then Jacqueline, and then it, you know what I'm saying? You could fall out with a whole bunch of fucking people, bro, in a matter of seconds in today's world. You
Yeah.
could say something on social media, and because it offended somebody because it doesn't sit with their views, they no longer want to be friends with you.
Right. Right.
So when you're, you know, it's just being for real. Who would you talk to? Your parent, right? You talk to your parent. What if you don't have no parent? What if you don't have no grandparents? It's you and a brother. Is what there is. Your whole family, like that you grew up, that was told to you that you was your family. The second your mama passed away, they didn't give a fuck about you no more.
Right.
They don't even invite you to shit. They don't communicate with you. You know what I'm saying? They didn't cut you out of shit that you were supposed to be a part of. You know what I mean? Like, so when you have nobody in the world, is when you'll truly understand what true loneliness feels like. Like, Cam, you invited me to a Mother's Day concert and had me perform one of my songs. Before I was done with that song, I had every single person in that bar calling their mama. You know what I'm saying? And we don't really take the time to know, like, as the men, your mama really care about you more than any other woman on this planet is ever gonna give a fuck about you. And some of us give our mamas a real hard time. We don't really understand. But man, you'll never really know how much they truly mean to you once you can no longer call them, talk to them, get their advice, ask them for $10 for lunch because your fat ass is starving somewhere and you ain't trying to be there to begin with. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
for
Like,
real.
you know what I mean? So I respect all the moms. Now, I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all could do better for your children. Stop running all these men in and out your house and shit like that. Having these fucking kids confused on their daddy, who they really is. Stop stepping out and having babies with other fucking men and shit like that. And then trying to get average Joe over here because you know he's gonna be there and he's a simp and all that other shit. Stop lying to that man thinking he done created somebody raising another man's child. Stop doing the whole shit. Stop justifying shit and start being there for your children. As a youth football coach, I fucking say that shit because there's a lot of times that there's some mamas that won't be there for their fucking kids. You know what I mean? But whenever I go to drop off they fucking kid at their house, fucking there's 4 cars in the goddamn driveway and everybody's getting fucking drunk loaded and rolling up blunts right there in the fucking front yard with the barbecue pit rolling. Support these babies, man.
Yeah.
That way, whenever you know what I'm saying, they get a little bit older, and you need that little help. and you ain't know he's been cutting yards all summer and shit like that because you've been working 2 jobs. And he brings that shoebox into your bedroom and puts it on your fucking bed and said,
Oh
"Bro, don't worry
Lord.
about rent." You know what
Oh
I'm
Lord.
saying?
All right, we're getting into our next segment of the night. We got our second and last game of the night.
Boo.
We got ready to
Boo.
spelling bee.
Oh, that's why I was talking so long, y'all. I was trying to duck and dodge this spelling bee because I
Hey,
know he's gonna
very
make me look
much,
like a dumbass.
very much was dodging the fuck out there. Oh yeah, I peeped it. That's why I was like, oh okay, yeah, I hear you. Now
God,
get into the spelling bee.
God,
Welcome
dang,
to
God.
Ready to Spelling Bee, man. We got BGB the
Wait
Biz.
on,
I
my
see.
man done put some bees up on this motherfucker.
Hey, look, it's season 3. It's time to spice it up just a little bit. You know what
Put
I'm
some bees
saying?
on the bit with some big ass eyes. Like I know you see my honey.
Hey, you can't lie. Y'all fuck with it. Y'all fuck with it. A little spice to it.
That one in the middle looks suspect. I ain't gonna lie.
One in the middle.
Yeah, look. He's leaning towards the other. He like, I'll rub your back, cuz.
Yeah, that's some Ed, and Eddie shit right there.
That's suspect as shit.
But anyway, Ready to Spelling Bee, man. We're gonna give my boy 5 words tonight. And I'm not gonna use the words that we had on the script because I know he was like, bro, I ain't gonna know how to spell the motherfucking words.
Oh, them some big ass goddamn words. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's some Chat GPT shit right
But
there.
while I'm looking
Yeah.
up some fresh words real quick, tell them how we're gonna do the Ready to Spelling Bee.
Oh look, man, I get 5 words. I can't see shit, by the way. So how this works is I'm automatically having to blow up my whole fucking screen and where I just see me and Cam on here. I can't see any words on the side. I can't see y'all commenting shit. I can't see anything that can possibly help me spell a fucking word. And then this is the worst fucking part about it. I'm competing against y'all too. So if y'all are sitting there watching this shit like that, y'all can compete against me. And you know what I'm saying? Fucking eventually we're gonna get into where we do a little point system where if you're tapping in every week, you can gain a points automatically slide you in for a special guest and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And really get it popping. Because I like the one-on-ones personally. You know what I mean? Anyway, but I'm not allowed to see anything going on, so I have no opportunity to see how words fucking spell.
And this is rated R, y'all, so don't mind the smoking, don't mind. I should have said that, but I know we're an hour into it. Y'all should know what it is. Fuck it. We'll edit that out later.
Yeah, I cuss a lot. I'm just gonna have to fucking excuse me. You cut out.
We get into our first word of the night. Ain't no cut out.
Still cut out.
Can you hear me? Yo.
Nope.
Hello. Check. Yo, check. Oh, there we go. Okay, getting into our first word of the night. I'm like, I know I'm not cutting out. It's the mic. I pulled the thing out. Getting into our first word of the night.
She said.
We're going to the cut.
That's what she said, big dog. She pulled the thing out.
Get into our first word of the night. Going to the country with it. All right, let's get some good little music in here.
Oh my Jesus.
Raccoon.
RACCOON.
Locking that in.
Yep.
Congratulations, boy, getting it right on his first one. RACC. Oh.
I reckon, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get them critters about the porch now.
All right, see, not too bad. We in there 1 for 1. Get into our second word of the night. Penguin.
PNGUIN.
Spell it one more time.
PENGUIN. I fuck with the penguins of Madagascar, motherfucker. Don't play with me. Yes, sir. Smiling wave, boys. Smiling wave.
They said smiling wave, boys. All All right, get into your my boy 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Get into your third word of the night. You ready?
No.
Arsenal.
See, I knew it was gonna be some crazy ass shit like that.
Arsenal. My boy is a Call of Duty, legend, quote unquote. And
No, I'm not. Don't put that on me just because I be banging heads when we play. Look. All right. Arsenal. This is gonna fuck me up because it's either gonna be a C or a S to watch this shit. Arsinal.
you like it in there?
Yeah. Damn.
You were close. You were very, very close. The correct way to spell Arsenal is Arsenal. You said I.
Damn.
You were very, very, very,
Well,
very close.
you know what I'm
All
saying?
right. My boy is 2 for 3. Still got 2 more. Still got 2 more left. All right. The fourth word of the night. You ready for this? Immense. Immense.
Can I get it in a sentence?
Can you get it in a sentence?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. The cost of restoration has been immense. It is an immense sum of money. The cost of restoration has been immense. It is an immense sum of money. You do have a letter unlock. That is going to be something new we are going to use this year. You have one letter unlock.
I'm just trying to make sure you're saying immense or immense.
Immense. Immense.
AMMENCE.
Try one more time, man. Try one more time, cause you hearing it until you spell it like you hearing it. But I would spell it like how I said immense, but don't think of E. And that's the only hint I'm giving you after that.
I said AMMENCE.
All right, you liking that one there?
Yeah, tell me how fucked up.
The correct way to spell immense is IMMENSE.
Mm.
You were very close on that one too. You did way better than I thought. You did way better than I thought. He just, that ain't sitting well with him.
Heard.
All right, so you are 2 and 4. All right now we looking like we might go 2 and 5 together tonight. Now you need to pull off this 3 and 5 to make you look good for tonight's episode. All right, you ready for your fifth and final word of the night?
Let's go. Fifth and final word of this bullshit knocking.
All right, your fifth and final word. Bribery.
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 Bribe. Brewery or brewery?
Bribery. You can ask me to use it in a sentence.
No, that'd be bribe.
No.
Anyway,
Using it in a sentence is not like a hint or nothing. That's a common spelling bee thing. Everybody in the hood know that.
Use the word one more time. Or say the word one more time.
Say what? Oh, bribery. I use in a sentence. Um, Tom used his bribery to get the PS5 from Alex. Tom used his bribery skills to get the PS5 from Alex.
BRIBARY. Locking it in. Fuck
One
it.
more time. I didn't hear the last like three.
Damn. BAR.
Wait. That ain't what you said. I heard the
No, I
first
said
ones.
BRIBARY.
Locking that in.
Yeah.
We going 2 for 5 tonight, my boy. And again, off by one letter.
This
What letter
shit
do you
right
think
here.
it was?
I don't fucking know. What was it?
BRIBERY.
ARY. Yeah, it's bullshit.
That dyslexia
Alright.
popping in. It's okay. 2 and 5, your boys couldn't do it. I don't know what it is, man. It just wasn't our time, wasn't our episode, I guess. It
Yeah.
is what it is. It is what
Universe
it
was against us.
is. Hey, fuck it. Fuck it. It is what it is. All right. So we do appreciate y'all coming in. It's been a very long episode. I know. Late night.
Because of
I
me, I'm
get it.
sorry, y'all.
No.
It is what it is.
It's because of us. Hell, I got here late and my boy was on the grill, so I know he wasn't really carrying the rush either. So that gave him more time to chill with his family.
Hell no, that chicken was good, boy. Oh, boy. I'm about to go eat me another. Never mind. That's neither
So
here.
I appreciate everybody. Real quick before we get out of here, let my boy go ahead and tell you what that QR code. I know y'all are like, what the hell is this QR code?
Hey man, it's QR code right here. Boom, boy. I guess you linked up to everything that we do. You want to see all the episodes of me and your boy? You click that bitch. You want to go and be part of the whole wave and shit? Cause we trying to get to 3K followers and subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Click that bitch. You want to see my pretty handsome face? Cause I'm a big handsome motherfucker. Click that bitch. You want to see some DJ skills? Click that bitch. You want to see a motherfucker that's nasty with the freestyles and sick with the verses? Click that bitch. I'm just saying. Hell, you want to buy you a phone? Click that bitch. I'm just saying, we do it all. T-shirts,
Yeah.
posters, candles, lotion. Click that shit.
Yeah, my boy on that. My boy on that. Yeah. Hey, we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all go and follow us. Tell them where they can follow you on social medias.
Man, you can follow me anywhere. You can actually Google me, bitch. Yeah, I said what I said. Google me, bitch. BGB the Grizz. You see it right there? You see that bullshit? Right here. Right. BGBTHAGRIZZ. That's your boy. All you gotta do is take that name right there, slap that bitch in your Google browser. You're gonna find me every fucking where. I'm talking about hell, I may be in your mama's playlist. I'm just saying. Don't be mad at the player. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But Stacy's mom got it going on. That's all I'm saying.
This dude pulled out the oldest goddamn song. Hey man, make sure y'all go follow me at DJ Kim West or Cameron West with a K on any social medias, any platforms. Yes, I'm currently booking for gigs in the South area, Oklahoma, Texas. I'm willing to go as far as like Florida, Alabama. Um, if you want me to go farther, I will. Just it costs, but I definitely appreciate everybody who is booking. It's wedding season, so it's been very, very busy. Appreciate everybody that's doing that. It's wedding and homecoming season, so all the schools are trying to get last minute DJs. Don't appreciate that. Fuck y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. But appreciate everybody else. Again, appreciate y'all, man. This is season 3, episode 2. Lights out week. We basically just wanted to talk about some sports, and talk about some other things, get some segment in, get back to us. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all follow us again. Every Wednesday, we'll be here at 8 p.m. We try to be here at 8 p.m. I'm going to be very honest. It may not happen, but that is our schedule, okay? I'm not going to make promises that I cannot keep.
Yeah, every once in a while, Grizz may have to, in the middle of the fucking thing, have to do a sales phone call or,
Right.
Y'all might hear me do my little, you know what I'm saying? My little, razzle dazzle. But
yeah. That's our hope. If you want to be a guest on our show, just hit us up. You can hit us up again on our social medias. We're adding new soldiers every Wednesday, so make sure you come be a part of the Ready to Talk team, the Ready to Talk Army, as we're gonna start calling it, because we definitely have a big army of guests who have come on. If you haven't, go watch season 1. Go watch season 2 on our YouTube pages, all in the live section. If you're like, I can't find it in the videos, go to the live section. It's all there because these are live when we do them. So we definitely appreciate everybody who watches them live or who watches them later. I've had people in the past tell me, man, I listen to y'all when I'm at work and y'all just play in my ear. Y'all are funny. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Good conversations. So I do appreciate y'all who do tune in later. Big appreciation. If you haven't, we got like 2 or 3 new different reels that came out from the first episode of season 3 last Wednesday. Go check that out. Make sure you tune into that. We'll have a lot more coming from this episode. I'm just now getting back with the reels and shit like that. Getting back squeaking how I do, you know what I'm saying, with the AI shit. So make sure y'all just hold up with me, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been a pleasure. Appreciate y'all staying up for us late night or watching later again. BTB, before we get out of here, any last words?
Hey
We
man,
got to
so
get
check this
into our
out.
final thoughts. Definitely get into our
Yeah,
final thoughts.
so if you're gonna be a special guest on the show, remember we sip liquor, we don't drink tea. We ain't here for no gossip. We ain't here for none of that feminine shit. Don't be coming up on here being all like, oh well, whoop de whoop de. We ain't here for all that. Listen, well, you want beef? Have that shit outside the club, not where the cool kids at. We here to vibe, have a good fucking time, chill, and have a, you know what I'm saying? Try to
Shots
enjoy
fired.
ourselves.
Shots
You know what I'm
fired.
saying? But you know what I mean? It's all fun in the hood where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? Till somebody get their eye busted for talking shit. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I just want y'all, you know what I'm saying? Make it clear. Don't come up here and try to use our platform to try to get your 5 second of y'all talk shit. Y'all see me pop my shit. I went there and pop my shit while I talk so much shit. I don't give a fuck. We'll delete you.
Yeah.
I said that.
I'll go ahead and tell everybody who's our next.
No, keep it a secret. Keep it a secret.
Well, I mean,
make them come tap in.
It's really no secret.
Ooh.
But I'll keep it a secret.
Yeah,
I'll keep it a secret.
Keep it a secret.
I'll keep it.
Tell me in the DM, but keep it a secret. Make them come tap in. Tell me, but you know what I'm saying? Make them motherfuckers come back and come see it. Yeah, I called y'all motherfuckers. And for anybody gets offended by being called a motherfucker, y'all need to check yourself. Because check this out. If you fucking,
I knew when I see that motherfucking figure come out, this nigga was talking shit.
But hey, look, if you offended by being called a motherfucker and you're one of my motherfuckers, then you offended at getting pussy. Because if I call you a motherfucker, then I know you fucking a mother.
Oh Lord. All right, final thoughts real quick and we out of here. That was your final thoughts?
No, my final thought was this.
I'm like, whoa.
That
was a very different final thoughts than what we was used to. I was like, say, whoa. Season 3 is coming up, going in with a bang. Okay.
So just to snap back to reality real fast, man. Look, always try to be better than what you was yesterday. I know the world's gonna throw you a bunch of crazy ass curveballs. It's gonna make you want to be pissed off. It's gonna make you want to be mad. But I need y'all to leave today with this message and hold it dear to your heart. If you're pissed off, the actions that you do while you're mad are most likely the actions that can never be undone. I'm gonna say that one more time for the people that didn't hear me in the back. The actions that you do while you are pissed off at that moment in time are actions that can never be redone or be taken back. For example, a dog chasing a bird by a cliff just because he's pissed off at that bird or he's trying to kill that bird. The bird flies over the ledge and the dog jumps, leaving the ledge, not knowing there's not ground on the other side. That dog falls to his death. That dog spends that next 3 seconds thinking that he can never take back why it was being aggressive towards that bird. Just leaving y'all with that there for the day. The grid, you're
yeah. And my final thoughts is appreciate everybody that's coming down, tuning in. I know it's been a while since we've done this. Probably damn almost a year. It felt like since season 2 ended. Season 2 ended probably around Thanksgiving, I would say. So we put in a lot of work, probably a little bit before Christmas. But anyways, appreciate y'all there that are coming out. we are looking for a sponsor. We are looking for somebody that and no, we're not just looking for free products, but we are looking for somebody who is willing to let us use their logo brand, helps support them as we they support us,
And if
and
you do got shit that you want us to put on fucking camera, smacking ourselves with, or some type of shit, we can make that work too. I'm just being for real because like
right,
your boy
right,
is an average fisherman and shit like that, and I have no problem
right.
sponsoring or helping out any of the local fishing guys that's trying to get their lures and stuff. Because I know
It's
there's a lot
crazy
of
that you
guys.
talk about fishing because the reason why I spoke about sponsorship is shout out to Ray's Fishing Company. He came into Total Wireless where I work at on the state line. I'm gonna get his cards. I'm gonna get his logo and stuff. He's not an official sponsor, but I did tell him that we had a podcast. I've been talking about bro. This is how busy I've been. I ain't had time to talk to you.
Damn.
But he said that he is willing to let us be a sponsor for him and that he's willing to do like giveaways, like he's talking about he wanted to give away a fishing pole as the big prize, but he wanted to do like little small prizes leading up to it, like give away like bobbers, fishing line, free bait from his shop, like a half pound, things like just little. And I'm like, okay, I like that. So
I
it,
need this man's shop.
I
It sounds
use
like me
that
and him to go on a fishing trip.
I use that to give you guys who may want to be a sponsor an idea because a lot of people may not understand what sponsorship is. It's not about you giving us money or anything like that. It's just simply, us coming up with ideas to help your business and you help our business as the podcast. So again, yeah, just a small gesture, you know what I'm saying, on our final thoughts. But definitely we appreciate everybody who's coming through. Make sure y'all tune in again, like I said, every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. We try our best to be on time. I promise you we do. But yeah, man, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. Season 3. Ooh, almost slipped up. Season 3, episode 2, Lights Out Week. Appreciate y'all, man. We out of here.
There.